Do either of you watch King of the Hill?
Nah, not anymore.
Not
Is it
really.
still on?
Well, not the new
No.
stuff.
Yeah.
There isn't new stuff. Have you seen the episode where Dale is suing Manitoba Cigarettes because it made his wife ugly?
What?
No.
He's his own lawyer and he's questioning himself in the episode, and he keeps going through like the people's most beautiful women list, and he's trying to establish his high standard, his impossibly high standard of beauty. Thanks for going on air during the middle of this, by the way.
You're welcome.
And
This is the council
going and
cast.
going and going, and he's like, "Do you find no one in this magazine beautiful?" And then he runs over to the witness stand, and he's like, "That is correct. No one in this magazine is beautiful." And then he goes back to in front of it, and he points at where he was sitting, and he goes, "Are you a homosexual?"
So he's interviewing himself.
Yeah. Find it.
Okay. We'll find it. This is CouncilCast number 19.
I found it. Oh shit! It's muted.
How are you gonna? You're totally gonna get us kicked off YouTube now.
Probably. This is
For
on
forever.
YouTube.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we can play YouTube.
Are you a homosexual? Oh, I don't know.
I love that show.
Wow.
At one point during the last episode I watched, Hank said, "There's nothing sexier than a man with a 9-to-5 job."
That's disturbing.
Yeah, it's great.
You know what game I really want to make a sequel? Killing Floor.
I thought they were gonna make a sequel.
I was not a fan of Killing Floor.
Oh, Killing Floor is awesome.
I thought it was bad.
It's
I
just
thought it was boring.
wonderful, mindless fun, like just unending shooting murder.
It's basically
Go
like Dead
play
Island.
Painkiller.
Yeah, but it's not co-op.
Dead Island.
Yeah, that's got RPG elements. This is just pure drop in, shoot stuff, and get some money, buy new guns, shoot more stuff. With
So,
guns.
Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, a lot like that. It's
You
like the
shoot
Call of
the
Duty
last
4
one,
co-op.
Gene.
Where do you think Call of Duty Black Ops got their co-op from?
They stole
Like-
it from Killing Floor?
Yeah, that's literally what it is. It's like 6-player co-op against zombies, which is all Killing Floor is, and it's been around a lot longer.
I don't know, I never really got into Killing Floor. I think I have it, I just never really played it.
When it first came out, the best part of it is really just the like visceralness of the guns. Like they sound really nice, they feel really nice, and stuff explodes really nice. That's why they really need to update it, because the engine's like 6 or 7 years old.
Is that game really... How old is that game?
It was released in 2009, and the engine
Really?
was old then. It's running on the UT 2003 engine.
Oh, wow. Apparently it
I don't
was
like it.
originally a mod for Unreal Tournament 2004.
Yeah, UT 2004. Yeah, and honestly, they didn't do much by upgrading the textures for the Steam version, for the standout.
I didn't realize that game was that old.
Yeah, it feels older than it really is.
Yeah, that's true. It looks terrible, to be fair.
If you crank it all the way up, the guns and like the newer textures are really good. The problem is like monster textures are really awful. Like just really, really awful.
Yeah, I remember running around in that game and just like, I don't know, the environments just seemed really lacking.
Yeah, they are, and like jumping sucks, and like it really feels like the animations are awful.
Yeah, it
Like-
felt like you were just running around in a game from 10 years
Yeah.
ago.
You have to
Running from
realize.
zombies, but with
Yeah.
good-looking guns.
Yeah, exactly, and you have to realize that they built this on no budget. Like they were an indie dev at the time. They had like nothing out. I don't even know if Record Orchestra was out at that time. And they built and they made a fortune off of this game. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, they said
So-
that was one of the big things back when EA and all those other companies were having a tizzy about Steam being a monopoly. One of the big arguments was, look at Tripwire Interactive and whose brand new offices were funded solely by Steam because of how much Killing Floor sold. So
I don't know. I played it a couple times, and I just didn't want to play it anymore.
well, that's a game Muggsy and I go back to a lot because it's you always have it up to date because it updates itself like once every year, and it's always up to date. You can drop right in. You don't have to be like, oh, what level is your character? Oh, it's 35. Oh, I can't play with you. So it's drop in, drop out. You don't have to mess around with it, but yet there's still progression. Like, you still feel like you're doing something. You're leveling up your classes.
Yeah, so it really does sound like Call of Duty 4.
It is. but 2 years before they came out with it.
It is not
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4.
But it
No,
looks better.
not COD 4, sorry. Call of Duty Zombie Mode.
Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops Zombie Mode.
Yeah, whatever it's called. So, in any case, John just wants Killing Floor 2.
Yeah. Well, and this has been CouncilCast. Thanks for joining us.
You should put that on Kickstarter and try to convince Tripwire to make a second one.
I don't know why they wouldn't kickstart it. I would be all
No,
over it.
you start the Kickstarter to just
For 'em.
tell Tripwire to do it.
Hey, I'm starting your Kickstarter for you. We're gonna do a really crappy job. See this lighting? This is how I'm gonna film the plead video.
Are we gonna?
Is that what they're called? I would call them that. I call them plead videos.
Wow, you've apparently watched too many dark lighted videos.
There's some really bad Kickstarter videos out there. There's some people that literally look like them. I need money for a project I'm starting.
In other news, BMW built their last ever M3 coupe.
Good. Those things suck.
Yeah. Right.
They're driven by the biggest douchebags in the world.
Whatever.
I don't care how good or nice of a car it is. It's still driven by a douchebag.
Fine by me.
Does that mean you're
Douchebags
gonna buy
away,
one?
I guess.
Are you gonna buy one?
Yeah, the last one ever.
In other news, Audi still makes awesome cars.
So does
it isn't
BMW.
canceling.
They're replacing the M3 with the M4.
Oh, so they have a replacement model. They're not just getting rid of it completely.
Yeah, correct. So
These are the details we need, Matt.
Grand Theft Auto looks awesome.
I told you it would as soon as you saw the trailer.
I cannot believe that they're not taking it next gen.
They're
I
not.
can't. They're not. Well,
No, it's Xbox 360.
but will it come out for the Xbone PS4 afterwards?
Not
Release
according to
date
the
is
wiki
here.
page. And my guess is just because it's been in development since the last GTA release.
Yeah, it really has.
Probably.
I think it's running just a modified version of the GTA 4 engine,
Dude.
to be honest.
I'm half tempted to just wait and see if it comes out on PC. Like, the stuff that they showed us looks so good, there's no way it's on a 360.
In my opinion, yeah.
I'm just not buying it.
insane. Yeah.
I mean, they could. They could be squeezing every last drop out of that system.
I mean, it says that release for the PC is being considered by Rockstar, but not officially announced.
And it makes me sad because the multiplayer on that could be amazing, but I don't want to fucking pay for like Xbox Live and shit.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Well, to be honest, the GTA 4 port to PC was late and shameful.
terrible.
Like, it was poorly optimized. And it sold poorly because of that. And so
But
I don't know what
the
they'll do.
modding community fixed like everything.
Oh, yeah, but that didn't help sales.
Right.
now that it's on sale for the whole thing for like $5 every Steam sale, I mean, they're not making any money on that.
Huh. So apparently there is on GamingGuide.com. They say that there is a job listing for Rockstar that says that they're looking for people to bring their latest titles to the PC platform.
Optimizers.
Someone who knows more than just banging away at a keyboard, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's entirely possible it could actually come.
Well, GTA 4 came out, and then Red Dead Redemption came out, and they never ported that.
Dude, I am so
said
pissed
multiple
at Red
times that there's like no chance that they're gonna port Red Dead.
I'm
And now
so
it's too late. Way too
Depressing
late now.
as shit because I would play the hell out of that game.
Oh
on the
yeah.
PC, and it would get modded to the point like how good. Like look at regular GTA 4 and the Ice Hanser mod for it. You can't even tell the difference some of the time whether you're looking at a screenshot or an actual picture taken by somebody.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And if they could do that with Red Dead, you would be like you would be totally in the Wild West.
If
It would be awesome.
they actually made Red Dead for PC, I would probably play the shit out of that game.
It's amazing.
From everything I've heard, it's probably the best Western game ever.
Well, there's no contest.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There's just no contest. Which is sad. The
Well-
best Western game I've played so far is Fallout New Vegas.
God. Well, okay.
That's true.
What's that one game I played?
Gunslinger?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Gunslinger was solid, but it was short.
It was short, but it was good.
Mhm.
Like there was at no point in that game I didn't feel completely entertained.
Yeah.
I loved the shootouts. I've played the shootout mode multiple times. I was at one point ranked in the upper 50. I'm sure I'm way down there now.
Your arcade scores are off the charts. Like, because I can see my friends list. Arcade scores. I shot through the first one. I was like, yeah, I did pretty good. And I saw your score was like literally 100,000 times better. I'm not even like kidding. It was literally like, mine was like 5 figures. Yours was like 8 figures long. I was just like,
The trick is you have to chain kill the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot drop... At no point can you drop a chain kill. It has to be straight through, all chained. And it's nuts.
yeah.
Well, how much time did I put into that? I've only played it for 8 hours, but
Yeah.
the single player is, what, 3 hours tops?
That's pretty short.
It took me a little while here. Let me find it.
3 or 4?
Yeah, I have 3 hours, and I've only played that and one arcade.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
so
around
3 hours.
4 hours, and the rest of the time I've done is... So 4-ish hours I've played is arcade and shootout scores.
Blaine, how is your face lit so well?
I have no idea because the only light I have on is the one behind me.
Here, I'll just... Yeah.
Easy there, camp counselor.
That doesn't help. Remember
Drop
last
the
time you
creepy
tried that and you
camp
looked like the creepy Lucas's creepy uncle?
So I also...
I honestly don't know how you're getting... Like, I have the one light up above me, but somehow Blaine is, like, bathed in light.
I don't know. Is it because of the halogen light? That could help.
What is behind your screen? A wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not get that. Like, you must have magical, like, white walls that, like, reflect light back at you. I should put, like, Abby softboxes in here and modeling lights.
It probably doesn't hurt that I have one gigantic 27-inch screen sitting in front of me either.
I have a 21-inch if I get a little closer. You don't have, like, the graveyard tan, though. So it's clearly, like, real light.
Yes, it is real light.
Yeah, I haven't been into a CouncilCast for a while. See here?
Nope.
No sound.
Oh wow.
No sound at all.
You fixed the squeaky chair. Thanks to our
sponsor of the
sponsor
week,
for tonight,
WD-40. Loosen it up.
We make things slide.
Well,
So On to real news from this week. Did you guys hear about the Department of Commerce destroying like $150,000 worth of computer equipment?
Destroyed?
Yes.
That's not that much computer equipment.
Apparently,
And
did
the
you
That's
hear
great
the
like
thing-
3
years worth of gaming machines for me, probably.
I hope not. Did you actually hear this story or not?
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so the Department of Commerce apparently they were infected by malware, and so instead of like trying to figure out how to remove the malware or what computers were infected by the malware, they just started taking all their computers out back and smashing them.
nice.
Ah.
And on top of it, they weren't only smashing the computers, they were smashing the monitors, they were smashing the keyboards, they were smashing the mice, they were smashing
But-
television cameras. They just
Why?
smashed everything.
The malware! The malware!
Because it's infected the ROMs on the PS2 mice.
My mouse, it has malware.
Wow.
Oh.
So it apparently destroyed $170,000 worth of equipment.
Well, that's good.
And it turned out that only 2 computers were infected, and the malware is apparently fairly trivial to review to
Yeah.
remove.
Malwarebytes.com, folks.
The first place they went to try to get help was finallyfast.com.
I was gonna say, they probably tried to download more RAM.
Oh, that's bad.
So
So, did you? Okay, I'm gonna derail your train here just because this is hilarious. In the gameplay video, it shows like the stock market that you can play in Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
The name of the stock market is Bossack, and the mouse pointer is a middle finger instead of a regular pointer. Anyway, continue.
anyway, let's
Alright.
see. Did you guys like or were interested in that NVIDIA Shield device?
You mean
No.
no?
Like that tablet gaming thing?
No.
Apparently it's that thing that does Android gaming, but it also streams games from Steam to it. No.
How the hell does that work?
Dude, I don't know. But apparently it streams games from your computer via Steam to the console, which is just a handheld device.
Okay.
Apparently it's delayed. So if you were expecting it,
But how do you control it?
it's a controller.
Oh, it is, but it's just a
It's
tablet.
literally a controller, like
No.
an Xbox controller with a screen attached to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's running Android. And so, but if you're playing a Steam game, you can render the game on your computer, and it'll
Yeah.
stream the gameplay to the device.
So it's like on live, the handheld version.
It's like on live, but local
Yeah.
on live.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of interesting, but I would never use it. Because you still have to have it local.
Well,
They
yeah,
have
but
a-
if you already had a desktop and you just wanted to throw it in a closet though, and you wanted to play the game on your device, you could go sit on the crapper and play a game
I do that anyway.
with your desktop.
No?
My desktop is on a cart.
I don't want to play. I don't want to go sit on the toilet and play COD 4. I'm not good at it.
I definitely want to play a game with voice.
I'm not gonna go 153 and 40 like I did last night while sitting on.
Fair enough. Let's see. Google. So you guys haven't upgraded to the new Google Hangouts yet, have you? Because everybody apparently hates
hell
it.
No, because
Yeah,
the layout is too big.
Yeah, it's fat.
So
Although
apparently,
it does have good features. Like Pat the other day was on his phone and he goes, "Oh, that's sweet. It tells you where he's read up to." Yeah.
no, I tried to tell you guys that.
I
we
saw
already
that.
knew
Who cares?
I knew that, but I don't care
Oh.
because I can only see one text line at a time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
You can only see like 2 or 3 lines of text in your
Because the
email.
picture's like 32 by 32 for each
Yeah.
friggin' person.
Yeah.
They think you need. Why they think you need a picture in there? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I might not know John's name.
Yeah, and when
I
you
don't
have more
mind-
than 2 people chat, you also have like, what if we're like 2 or 3 of us are chatting at the same time? All of a sudden you have these lines, and you will actually miss multiple things coming in fast.
Okay, so I think a decent compromise would be, all right, if it's just you and one other person, throw the pictures up there, whatever, I don't care. But when you're in a group chat with 6 friggin' people every day, and everybody's talking 100 miles an hour, you can't have that bullshit.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to. You could still add pictures, but instead of making the pictures make the text taller, just make it a little bit wider.
I don't want to take it on my. Well,
I need the pictures.
Yeah. I guess at this point, I could literally have a chat up that takes up my whole screen if I really wanted to. I don't need my email open all the time.
Right.
But the thing is that my 2 monitors, now that I have the big ones, this might not be an issue, is I can scale down my data entry pop-ups and still see the chat at the bottom right-hand corner now. But I can't do that if I had it the whole screen. So.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. I use 2 monitors. Like, my second monitor is where all my little data entry pop-ups come up automatically, and so I have to enter them in my second monitor. I don't have 2 monitors, one just for chat.
That's what I thought you were saying. I mean, there are a lot of good features to it. I agree it's a little too big. But, I mean, even if you look on, like, the right side of, like, the Google Hangout window, if you did a chat like that, where you just had a tiny, tiny picture, you could do that without blowing up the text to super large size. But in any case,
I got my hair cut today, and
so did I.
And I thought yours looked shorter too. Mine looks really short.
Yours is really short.
I was like, should I keep my sideburns? And she's like, I don't know. Sideburns are in right now. I was like, yeah, I want to be like Matt.
Yeah, dude. So last time I was getting my hair cut, she said, do you want me to shorten up your sideburns? And I wanted to say so badly, do people say yes to that question?
You're
She said sideburns are in. I've been rocking sideburns since I was 3.
Yeah. My sideburns don't go past my earlobes at any given time. That's as low as it gets.
That's about as low as I let mine go.
My brother's the same way. I don't think he's ever had his short either.
Yeah, yours are actually longer than your earlobes. Not by much, but just by a little bit.
Yeah.
Yours also roll into a beard, so.
Yeah, it's because I haven't shaved in a while.
Yeah, you got the neck beard going on.
I told somebody I shaved this morning.
Just for shits.
Yeah.
You should just keep going on it, and then when you try to walk into Pioneer, they're like, "Who's at the bum then?"
No, at this point, it's like it bothers me. It's long enough to the point that I just want to shave it.
It gets too itchy.
Yeah.
It's hard to leave a beard grow that long because then it's like impossible to shave off.
Not for me.
One of my friends in high school, he shaved his head because he was going bald, and he's always had kind of a beard to kind of compensate for the bald head. But I saw him at 4th of July very briefly, and he's like full-on Osama bin Laden beard.
Dude.
Totally bald on the head, but like huge bushy beard. Like, but not like Duck Dynasty, like fluffed out. It had like been groomed down, kind of into a straight line, so it wasn't all fluffed out.
Bald dudes with really massive beards are awesome.
Yeah, if I go bald, I'm getting a beard. I gotta have some kind of facial hair.
Is Abby on board with that?
I don't know, but I can't.
Lucas is probably watching
if I have to shave my head, I'm not gonna look like a eunuch.
Eunuch.
Not gonna be Varis.
Clean.
Not gonna be Varis. Yeah.
So the Xbox One chief at Microsoft stepped down, or actually left.
No. Yeah, he didn't step down.
He left to go to a job at Zynga, which I'm not sure how that's an upgrade, since I thought last time I checked they were failing.
Yeah, did you see the Dorkly comic? It has him like jumping off an actual ship, the Microsoft ship, and onto a Zynga ship, and he's like, "So long, fuckers!" And then then you see the last panel. He's like flipping off the boat, and there's a kraken like swallowing the Zynga boat he got on.
I don't know how anybody thought that
awesome.
Zynga was
I'm trying
gonna...
to find the comic. I love this comic.
I want to see it because I haven't seen it, but I guess so. Steve Ballmer is taking over the responsibilities of the Xbox One chief now.
Developers.
He likes developers.
Maybe he'll get some more developers for Xbone.
Yeah. I don't. At least they're listening to their constituents or whatever you want to call them, their patrons, and taking away a lot of the stupid moves they've done.
I mean, I'm not really familiar with who. Oh, what was his name? Matrick. I'm not really familiar with him, but I mean, from what Pat says, he was apparently not very good.
No, he was awful. Well, Xbox had the problem of they came out before PlayStation 3 had announced what they were going to do, and all the rumors said that PlayStation 3 was going to do always online, no used games, etc., etc. So Xbox made the mistake of just going with, oh, I assume that's what everybody else is going to do. We're fine doing this, yeah? Yeah, okay, we're good doing this. And they come out, and PlayStation 3's like, no, we're not doing that. You're crazy. and then like, I mean, we're not doing this. No, we're kidding. We were just kidding.
Oh, yeah, he's the one who had to eat his shirt because he's the one who's, he had to come out and say they weren't doing that anymore.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Well, and in a 24-hour period, they're like, no, we're not going to backpedal on the always on thing. And then they came back out, yeah, we're not doing the always on thing. It was literally a 24-hour flip.
It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, it sucks for him, but I mean, I guess, I don't know if you read the things that came out afterwards, but I guess he had been talking at Microsoft like for the past 3 years to buy Zynga. So, like, I don't know what this dude's fascination is with Zynga, but I guess he really likes Zynga.
He just really wants some Zynga, man.
Farmville,
He really wants to play Farmville.
Yeah.
That's probably all he did. That's why the Xbox sucks.
I like the Xbox.
Actually, that's probably why he wanted Always Online, so that they could have Farmville.
Farmville all the time. I've never played Farmville.
Neither have I.
Me neither. I mean,
I help harvest real crops.
That is better.
So I mean, if Matrick was really that bad, I mean, what is Steve Ballmer gonna do though?
Every time you
Because
say
I don't
Patrick,
understand.
I keep thinking you're talking about me and Patrick. Matrick.
Hey, Matrick, are you there?
Yeah, I don't
Patrick.
see Steve Ballmer doing anything different this far in the development cycle, but at least...
A Microsoft reorg announcement is supposed to be coming Thursday.
Oh, is that when it's coming?
Yeah.
So what do you think that's gonna do?
I have no idea. There's speculation out there. Most of it's I don't know. Who the hell knows?
How are they gonna be reorganizing though? I mean, I don't.
Probably reorging to put their cloud stuff first. Like to support that operation.
If there's anything Microsoft is good at, it's being good at coming in second to whatever technology is out there right now. I feel like
it
they
doesn't
always...
really matter. They make so much goddamn money off of it still.
Oh, and 9 times out of 10, what they come out with is actually better than the first adopters.
It just takes time to grab hold.
Yeah, it's just funny to watch them like come into the market that's already got those same products and devices and everything, and they're like, yeah, that seems profitable. We'll get into that. We'll start doing that.
We'll throw some billions of dollars at it.
Yeah, these console things seem to be selling well. Yeah, let's start making one. Yeah. Oh, these smartphones seem to be pretty popular. Maybe we should. Yeah. Let's start making some smartphones too.
I'm looking at a Windows.
Tablets. Tablets are the new thing.
The funny thing though.
Tablet.
The funny thing though is it's not even that. The worst part is that Microsoft actually had these ideas years before, and they tried to come out with them, and they failed. Yeah. And then they kind of forgot about them until everybody started doing it again. And they're like, oh wait, hey guys. We really have been doing this since forever, but we're going to do it new this time, and it's going to be cool.
Well, hasn't that been Bill Gates' like story of his life? Didn't
Pretty
Steve
much.
Jobs pretty much start everything, and Bill Gates was like, "Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll do it better, but I'll take what you had, and then I'll make it better, and I'll sell it and sell it and sell it."
Well, a lot of it is
I don't
I'll buy what you're making.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Surface Phone mock-up that somebody did?
Mm-mm.
I think from like a while ago.
Dude, it looks...
Whoops, we're losing you.
I think Matt was typing.
Yeah, this is what they should be making. If they ever make a Surface Phone, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, I really, really like the way that phone looks.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, the thing is that the Windows phones, I think, personally have one of the best design for hardware.
So I got a coupon in the mail yesterday for $30 off a phone at the local Verizon place over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't a corporate store; it's like a
reseller.
Reseller.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with going to one of those, or should I go to the Verizon store?
There technically shouldn't be any problems with doing that, but they aren't always the most knowledgeable.
Well, I don't give a shit about their knowledge. I just want their phone for $30 less than the other Verizon store.
Bye, pal.
Why don't you just buy it on Amazon for a penny
Because it's not a penny.
or $1?
Because it's not $1.
What phone do you want?
The Nokia Lumia 928.
I thought that was like on sale for $1.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so the phone is how much originally now? $50?
No, it's $99.
I thought Verizon knocked it down to 50.
It was on sale for Father's Day.
All right. Well, in any case, Matt, you can still go to Amazon and get it for $30.
But I don't want to do it at Amazon because that's a pain in the ass.
It's the same thing as if you went into a
I want to go to the
retailer.
Verizon store and do my number
Oh my god.
and all of that shit the day that I want to do this.
Then just go to the reseller. That's my answer to you.
Okay.
I don't see any problem with doing that. They should be able to take care of that,
What else was I going to say?
in theory.
Oh, is there anything coming out in the next 2 months that I should be waiting for as far as Windows devices go?
Yeah,
Possibly.
same question.
Actually, there is the new Nokia phone that we don't really know what it is yet, but it's it's supposed to be like you remember the
Are you talking about the EOS or the 1020?
those are actually the same phone.
Well, everything I've seen says that's going to be AT&T only.
Yeah, so I mean, it is going to probably be AT&T only.
I'm talking Verizon. Is there anything on Verizon that I need to be waiting for?
But it doesn't mean that Verizon won't get one 6 months down the road from now.
But that's 6 months down the road. I'm not waiting 6 months.
Then probably nothing new is going to be coming out.
Okay. I will sell my phone back to them for X amount of dollars and then just buy a new one if it's way better.
Yeah, if you don't want to wait 6 months and you just want to do it now, you shouldn't have any problem. There should be nothing new, because the 920 design is a year old now, so they shouldn't be coming around.
Which one?
The 928. I mean, the 928 is not a year old, but it's a version. It's just a new version of the 920.
Yeah.
Which came out a year ago.
Yeah, which sucks because you think they'd be getting a new one to Verizon fairly soon.
Right. You would think so.
No. I'll just
But
ask
of course
/r/Windows Phone.
U.S. Cellular just dropped their data prices, so Abby and I are moving into the smartphone world. I'm going to try to talk her into a Galaxy Note because she'll be able to show things. The big phone will show client stuff and so on and so forth. But I think I want to go with the Windows, the Lumias.
Well, U.S. Cellular doesn't have any Lumia Windows phones from Nokia.
Yeah, they do. I saw them at the store.
Are they on Windows Phone 8? Because I just saw something where they were just talking about U.S. Cellular. They just got the Age of Odyssey.
Samsung ATIV Odyssey.
Yeah, that is not.
I only see two Windows phones.
Same here.
They had the
Hmm.
Nokias, the Lumias. I don't know what version they were. I didn't look that close. I just saw that
None
they
of
had.
them.
How is it not? What?
I will go in there and I will take a picture of them and send
Please
it to
do.
you. I will
Please
Do
do.
it, man.
I don't believe you. Because this was literally, the ATIV was literally announced like this week for US Cellular.
Maybe I should go to /r/Verizon.
Is there a /r/Verizon?
Almost guaranteed. Yes, there is, and there are 969 subscribers.
Wow.
Well, /r/Windows Phone has like 18,000 subscribers or something like that.
I'm subscribed to Windows Phone. In general, no. I would not expect any new Nokia phones to come to Verizon.
What was my
in the near
computer
future.
doing just now?
No idea.
Okay.
Computing.
No, what was my camera doing?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
Apparently, the HTC One is going to Verizon in September.
Yeah, eventually. I hate that Verizon delays their phone launches by so much, unless it's a Droid.
The One is an Android.
No, a Droid
Oh,
phone.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like, unless it's a Motorola phone, you won't be getting a new phone on Verizon. Or the Galaxy S4.
Are you going to answer my question I posted on Windows Phone?
What question did you post?
I haven't posted it yet.
I will answer it. So, continuing with Microsoft, I'm assuming you guys heard that the Windows 8.1 consumer preview has come out.
Yeah, but I haven't done anything with it.
Were you planning on it?
Maybe, I guess. I'm in no rush, I guess.
It actually is quite an improvement, I think, over Windows 8. They do bring a start button back. Doesn't bring a start menu back, but at least it's something to click, I guess. But it improves the start menu. You now can set your actual background as the background of the start menu, so it looks like it belongs instead of always jumping to a totally separate screen.
Yeah.
You can boot to the desktop now. You can do a shutdown from a right click on the start button.
Ooh.
The search has actually become universal. The search is a lot better, Matt. Like,
Good. It better be.
it does exactly what you wanted it to do now.
How do you know what I wanted to do?
Because you wanted it to behave like Windows 7. True?
Yeah.
It does that now.
Should I get the black Lumia or the white?
White.
Black it is.
No, Derek got the black, and it is really, really black.
That's fine. I read that it's a matte finish too, which is better than glossy.
Oh, is the white glossy?
I think so. I'll have to
I
go
don't
look
know.
again, but
Pat.
I do like the matte finish
Wait.
better.
what?
Pat, not you, Pat.
Oh, I like the
You
black
douchebag.
one.
I like matte finishes.
Oh, I want to see one. I've only ever seen a white one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would pick up the white because I don't want just a generic black phone. Hence why my Windows phone is blue.
What is that?
Maybe flashy and noticed. I'm discreet, like the NSA. I want to fly under the radar.
It's an HTC, but what is it?
The 8X.
Maybe I'll just pull a complete 180 and get an iPhone 5.
Yeah, good luck with that. You will hate yourself from the day you buy one.
Why?
Because iOS sucks.
Is that what Jerry got?
Yeah, Jerry has an iPhone 5. He also is running the beta version of iOS 7 now.
I hope it
Um,
crashes.
So apparently, one thing to note though, it does crash on him. He was having texting problems when he first did it.
Send text message, reboot phone.
On Windows 8.1, apparently, if you install the preview though, it's possible that you might have to reinstall Windows when the real version comes out.
Oh, that's good.
Possible. However, a patch came out today to update your license key, so it sounds like that might not be the case anymore.
Okay, Pat wasn't here when I sent this link, but he needs to look at Surface Phone mockup. But he's not paying attention.
No.
Patrick, why are you even here? Click the link, Patrick. Look at the Surface Phone mockup and decide that you want one. What are you doing? Patrick?
Are you there?
Are you still there? Patrick, Patrick, click the link. Click it. What? Why are you even here? I don't understand. Kick him. Kick him out. AFK.
I can mute his videos.
If you're watching My Little Pony on Netflix, don't say anything.
I guess he is. So when are you gonna go get your Windows Phone then, Matt?
I don't know. That's why I was waiting to see if there's anything that I should be waiting for.
Oh well, like I said, unless you want to wait like 6 months, at least.
Not really.
I would expect Verizon to have new Windows Phone devices this fall because they came out with their latest batch of ones outside of the 928 back in like November.
God, that sucks. Why is the cycle always... Why can I never align with their cycle?
Why can Verizon not be a bunch of douchebags and actually get phones on time? Why does AT&T have to have stupid agreements?
Why do they have to have even worse coverage?
I agree. Say, have you heard of the Windows 8 storage spaces, Matt?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It's God damn it. It was similar to Drive Extender from Windows Home Server. Were you familiar with that?
Not. I mean, I've heard these terms, but I don't remember what they are.
So, Drive Extender was something that was in Windows Home Server that I guess allowed you to kind of just add hard drives to a computer, and it would add it as a storage logical volume.
Yeah.
So I guess they killed that off, and they've replaced it with this new storage spaces thing, which, I mean, you know about ZFS since you're running it, but it apparently operates in almost exactly the same way. But it's built into Windows 8, where it creates pools of data, and it spreads that among multiple drives.
Okay.
But the only disadvantage is that I think it's similar to ZFS, where you can only do this on data-only partitions. You can't do it with, you can't actually boot a drive that has storage spaces enabled on it.
Alrighty.
I thought it was interesting.
It is.
I really wanted to give it a try instead of on my server instead of trying to do ZFS. Because if it does the same thing. Let's see. How about one more topic before Patrick's head explodes? Which it gets exploded by this awesome Navy.
He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it.
Hey guys, I'm gonna sit here and watch you for a while.
Yeah.
dying
Yeah.
on
I'm contributing.
Hey, left
No,
on bed.
nice contributions, Patrick.
You know what? I just blew him up with the advanced gun system. So apparently the Navy has come out with this new gun system that they're putting on their new Zumwalt class battleships.
Good.
Good. Regular guns are boring.
So the deal is that it's actually like instead of a shell that it fires, it's a rocket propelled shell that's GPS guided.
They've had those for years, sans the GPS guidance.
Well, yes, which is just called a rocket.
Yeah.
But this thing you can mount on your battleship, and it fires a 6.1-inch rocket-propelled, GPS-guided shell. And so it can be super, super accurate and just blow up wherever you want it to go. It basically looks like a miniature missile that you shoot out of a cannon.
So why not just fire rockets and stuff?
I don't know. Oh, apparently it also has a much larger range
Than a rocket?
than a current naval gun. I don't know why.
Until they start making lasers or smaller rail guns, I really don't care.
I think the main difference is they don't want to put missiles on the boat, and apparently current naval 5-inch guns can shoot 13 nautical miles, but this new gun thingy can shoot 100 nautical miles accurately. You literally could not see the target.
Talk about Coriolis effect.
And hit it, yes. That'd actually be pretty sweet. Speaking of huge-ass guns, did you hear about that gun that shoots nukes? There's
small nuclear
yes.
warheads?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
There was a gun that was developed by the military during the Cold War. Basically, it was a modified howitzer.
Oh yeah, the Germans did that too.
Yeah, we've had those for years. Yeah, it's a recoilless rifle system.
You've seen the big ass German ones, haven't you?
Yeah.
What? That shoots a nuke.
John's on it.
That shoots a nuke. There's a giant ass Russian one.
Maybe it's Russian. I don't know.
But yes.
Search the M65 recoilless nuclear rifle.
I can tell you for sure it's not recoilless.
Oh, this one was like it mounted on a
fucking train.
bipod. Well, no, they mounted it on like a bipod.
Dude, no way. That is not anywhere close to what I am talking about.
Oh. Here.
I am talking about shit.
You're talking about shit?
Yeah, you are talking
Yes.
about shit.
What was it called?
Click my link. That's what you're talking about.
No, that is not what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Not even close, dude. Oh, what was it called? What was it called? I saw it today. Holy shit. Nuclear. I know that the Russians mounted one on a tank.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? Wow, if the NSA is reading my searches right now, they probably think that I am going to make an atomic bomb.
Where to purchase nuclear weapons.
Where do Plutonium 491. Where do I get that?
Amazon searching for uranium.
Oh.
I'm gonna use uranium for nuclear bombs, Matt. Come on.
Whatever.
Plutonium.
Yes, I know it's plutonium. Unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
Here we go. I found it. This is what I'm talking about. It's an M65 atomic cannon.
Yeah, that's what I
No.
told you to search the M65.
Click on the link. It is nowhere close to what you posted. Not anywhere close.
This is redirect. Yeah, it's basically on a fucking train car.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's tiny.
Dude, that is nowhere close to what you posted.
Oh, whatever. Mine had a nuke on it, and it was smaller.
So anyway, this thing is ridiculous. I watched this awesome video.
You didn't know this existed?
No, I didn't know this existed. I should post it to Today I Learned. I should post it to TIL.
You should. TIL, lots of stuff.
Yeah, but how big is the warhead? I mean, honestly.
Big enough to blow up your house.
Oh, definitely.
Well, yeah, I hope so. I mean, the payload cannot be that big.
I saw the video. The nuke they dropped in it was big, not like bomb big, but it shot a 15 kiloton shell.
Hey, shit.
15 kilotons?
Yeah.
I take that back. That's huge.
Dude.
The little boy, the second bomb we dropped on Nagasaki, was 16 kilotons.
Yeah.
And that was the big one.
Those are tiny compared to what we have today.
Well, I realize that, but realize those are the only two nukes that have ever been used against the civilian population.
That doesn't make them any bigger.
I'm sorry, Fat Man was bigger. Fat Man was 21 kilotons.
So yeah, from what I think it shot a 15 kiloton shell, but it could shoot bigger. That's the only size they actually shot. Because they only fired it once, and it
If
just...
you dropped it on Ames,
It would take out Ames.
if you dropped a 16 kiloton bomb on Ames, where's this fucking... This graph sucks.
Great, now I'm searching atomic
15
bomb
PSI.
radius.
No, I want the other one.
I take it back. I was also wrong, Matt. The little boy, the one we dropped on Hiroshima, was actually using uranium-235.
What's up,
Yeah,
John?
yeah, they were two different bombs.
Yes, and the Fat Man was plutonium-239.
Yield in
Right.
kilotons. How many kilotons did you say? 16?
15.
15? It's even less. Detonate. Fireball radius. 0.09 kilometers. Air blast radius. 0.68 kilometers. Radiation radius. 1.41. Air blast. 1.81. Thermal. 2.08. Third degree burns, dog.
I don't even know what you are saying.
Okay.
Blast radius of dropping that on Ames.
So,
Yeah. So if you drop it on Ames over by 69 in Lincoln Way,
yep.
the thermal radiation doesn't even reach past Hayward.
Yes.
Now, if we instead decide to drop the big ol' Tsar Bomba, which was what, 50 megaton? And that was the little one. I'm pretty sure they had a 100 megaton plan. Let's test that out. Tsar Bomba. Yield. Blast yield. 50 to 58 megatons. We'll go with the conservative estimate. How many zeros do I need for mega? 50,000. Go. Detonate. Goodbye, Ames! The fireball radius. So the center is still at 69 in Lincoln Way. The fireball itself goes clear out to fucking Sheldon. The air blast radius almost reaches Huxley. No, does reach Huxley.
The point is...
Yeah, the boy would also be fucked. Anthony's toast. Anyway.
So in any case, if I were to drive into town with a Sim 65, I could probably destroy most of Ames.
How are you driving into town? Do you think your Audi's gonna haul this thing?
Oh man, he's strapping it on the back of his 76 Dodge pickup. Rolling into town, the license plates say "Go Boom."
Exactly. They
Got
apparently
one more character if you want to add one. Throw an exclamation point on there for good measure.
Can I get a picture of a little bomb? Can that go on my license plate?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The new and improved nuke map will launch in July 2013. This is July 2013!
It's the end of the world!
This guy says, it will add completely unprecedented nuclear effects mapping I can't say that word. Nuclear effects mapping features, so amateurs and experts alike can model the effects of nuclear detonations in ways never before available to the general public.
I'm pretty sure after looking at all the bomb stuff, any major city close to me that's going to get bombed, I would be safe.
If Cedar Rapids is going to get screwed up with Palo, technically. Take out the power plant.
What?
Palo, right by north of Cedar Rapids, nuclear power plant.
Oh. I didn't know there was a nuclear power plant in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah. Technically in Palo, it's a small town to the north.
Good thing I don't live there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the fallout cloud blowing the right way will get to you. Don't worry. when there's a meltdown.
Oh, they apparently have job openings. I should go work there.
I'm actually a nuclear physicist.
I just changed my profession.
A 1,000 megaton bomb would blow Iowa off the fucking map.
Yeah, the NSA is probably on to it. How hard can it be to make? All we need is some plutonium.
Did you guys see that
we'll go
site?
steal some from Palo.
Did you guys see that site that could generate that generated random sentences with words that were flagged by the NSA?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
They told you to go tweet and post this in your Facebook status.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it automatically generating those things for me, and then just send out emails to all you guys.
To Ahmed, my friend Ahmed.
Ahmed Lormer at gmail.com.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Holy crap face.
I'm trying to figure out how big of an explosion this power plant would make.
What, Palo?
Yeah.
It would be a meltdown. It wouldn't be an explosion.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what would happen.
Yeah, nuclear power plants really don't explode.
Do you have a nuke map, but for nuke meltdowns?
I just know that Palo is on, like, they have a nest team, and they have their sniper team there for, like, if anybody comes inside the radius that's unwarranted or whatever, they have snipers out of the towers.
That's not surprising.
Nope. After 9/11, it was one of the, it was like a lockdown or whatever, like high alert.
Congratulations, you have now all said all of the flagged words.
9/11.
I think I'd be okay if that one melted down.
You'd probably be okay.
I
probably would
actually,
not.
I wish I had a nuclear power plant. That'd be awesome.
It only powers Cedar Rapids and not even all of it, if I remember right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not a very big one. But it's in the middle of Iowa, so they don't think it's probably very safe.
It is Iowa's only nuclear
It is, yes.
power plant, so.
If I was rich and powerful, I'd be investing in nuclear. I'd make
Oh, I
nuclear.
would too, for sure. I would buy like 50 nuclear power plants, and I'd
Yeah.
make sure I would build an island with one on it.
You're gonna have a little nuclear house, little power plant downstairs.
I don't even need to heat it. I could have it lit in the Arctic. I wouldn't even need to heat it. I'd just use the runoff from the reactor.
Yep.
I'd go bathe in it every morning.
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
What a fresh.
You got Geiger counters
Yeah.
everywhere.
Well, in any case, I think that's enough for the CouncilCast for this week.
Thank God.
Thanks, Pat, for joining us.
Oh, yeah.
He had so much insight this week. It was almost as good as what he did last week, or 2 weeks ago.
So the nice thing about the Lumia is that it can come with a charging pad.
Yeah.
I saw those Windows phones there. I saw them.
Dude, are you sure your store like sells more than just US? Doesn't sell more than just US Cellular?
No, it literally says US. Like it's a US Cellular only store. Like that's all it is.
Go take a picture, because I don't believe you.
I'm gonna have to because I saw them. I was like, oh hey, they have Windows phones. Sweet. I should get one of those.
Yeah, Matt. The 928 does wireless charging with
I
Qi.
saw that.
Mine does it too. I actually got one of the charging pads. It's super awesome.
Are we playing COD now?
I don't know. I'm gonna end the podcast.
Good.